So hard to get a lead in the middle of the second half. Didn't play well, I thought, early. I don't know if it was the moment, the game. I don't know if it was, taking a while for our guys to adjust to it all. But when we finally got adjusted and got our legs under us, I thought we played some really good basketball for a good portion. But then, we also had some really poor plays. Offensive turnovers, a bunch of steals for them. Just things you can't do against a team of this talent level. They, 17 out of 20 free throws for them, a bunch of offensive rebounds, extra possessions, and then finishing on the break and transition when they got numbers. They did that every time, and that's the difference. And I thought our guys played pretty hard. I really thought Devin Booker was very good for most of the game. Really competed. I thought Book was into it early when nobody else really was. I thought Milk got himself into the game and played well in good spurts there. KJ had a little bit of a tough time for a while in his matchup with Hill. I thought that was two guys getting after it a little bit, and we also had some poor offensive execution tonight. We didn't run some things the right way. That's disappointing to me because we worked on a lot of things this week. I thought we'd be better. So, all in all, thank our fans for coming out. They were terrific. Gave us a big lift in the middle of the game, and just disappointed we couldn't send them out with a better result and a better ending.
Obviously, there are no moral victories, but a 34-14 run over number 8. Can you use that to build on?
We just use it to look at what we did to see that when we play good basketball, we can play with a lot of teams. But this is still a situation where you look at it now where we've played two high-level teams and we've played reasonably well at times in the games, and then for whatever reason we haven't been able to finish. And I don't know if some of that is our youth, lack of experience at the guard spot, where we have wasted possessions. We still don't really have that go-to scorer that can kind of just settle your team down and get you into what you need to, or go make something happen when you need something to happen, and that's a problem at times. Rod had a poor game tonight, and that surprised me in some ways. Not that he didn't score much, but that he had the turnovers. Myriad of problems, but obviously there was some very good play at times too.
Because you guys had to defend for such long stretches, did that maybe wear you guys down towards the end? Or?
It could. We certainly had to grind. Arizona, does some good things. Our field goal percentage defense, was outstanding. I mean, I don't know what they're 52% for the year, and we held them to 35% shooting. They're making 10 threes a game, shooting 42% from the three. And I can't tell what we held them to, but they're 5 for 16, 31%. Like, you look at those numbers, and I would have told you we're in great shape. Now, I talked to our guys. We want to limit their threes. We want to keep them off the line, and we wanted to do our best on the boards. Now, we didn't do our best on the boards. And there were a lot of loose balls, extra possessions that they got that hurt us. I'm anxious to watch the film to see the result of that. Some of that might be penetration, where we're rotating and we can't get back to the people. Some of them might be being out toughed. So I'm really anxious to watch this film.
You talk about the energy Adonis brought to you there when you came in, especially during that run you had.
Yeah, he had a bad stretch at one time. I was really disappointed. I thought he didn't play very well, wasn't locked in, didn't do some things we talked about. And then I thought he came back in and got his confidence and was aggressive. Got to the paint, made some plays, missed some shots that we need him to make, but put pressure on their defense. And that's what he does, is he's aggressive. And so that was significant because it was somebody on our team, and now that it kind of put some stress on their defense. I thought it opened some other things up for some other guys to kind of loosen some things up. KJ started off poorly and then kind of rebounded a little bit with some of that time.